Hello, I'm Robin and welcome to Bookspin, and we're going to try something a little different today, something that I've not tried before. I've got a book that I'd like to give away, and in line with the theme for Short Sci-Fi September, it's a short story collection. Now, if you've seen my top 10 short stories video, you may recall I talked a little bit about Peter F. Hamilton and his collection Manhattan in Reverse, which is this book. I discussed one of the stories from this book, but I think overall it's a very nice collection. It's a great introduction to his work, and there are some pretty fantastic stories in here. There are two novellas, 7 stories overall, 2 novellas. The opening novella, Watching Trees Grow, is particularly standout in my opinion. As well as the short story Footvote, which I mentioned in my video. But it's a great collection, and I have a duplicate copy here, which, as you can see, is a different edition, different cover art. This is the edition that I read. Now, this copy I have had in my collection for a few months, but it's basically brand new. It's never been read. It's in excellent condition, and as you can see, it's got very appealing cover art. Look at that. Britain's #1 science fiction writer. So it's definitely worth a read. It's definitely a book worth having. And what's more, this is a freshly signed copy. So I met Peter F. Hamilton just last night at an author event. So I got him to sign a few books, including this one, and I'll show it to you. There it is. So yeah, he signed this just last night. So it's a great collection. Whether you're already a Hamilton fan, or like me, if you just started dipping your toes into his work, it's definitely worth having in your collection, I think. So I'm opening this up to anyone who wants to participate. And in exchange for entering the giveaway, all I'm asking you is to give me your short story recommendations. So I'm not putting any restrictions on where you're from. I know that there's quite a high chance that I may have to ship this book to America or somewhere like that, because my YouTube analytics say that's where a large chunk of my audience comes from. That's okay. I don't mind doing that. Fortunately, it's quite a lightweight paperback. If it was one of Peter F. Hamilton's more regular sort of epic 1,000-page tomes, something like this, that would probably cost me an arm and a leg. But fortunately, this is relatively modest paperback. So, yeah, if you want to enter the giveaway, this is what you need to do, right? First up, drop a comment on this video to let me know you want to take part. So just say something like, I'm in, or whatever. Just let me know you want to take part. If you want to leave a comment but don't want to take part in the giveaway, that's also fine. You can do so. Okay, so leave the comment. And secondly, there's a link in the video description. So click on the link. That will take you to a form, an MS form. And I've tried to keep this as simple as possible. So the form will ask you to, it'll ask for your YouTube username. So I know who you are, or I know who it is entering, and an email address. So if you win, I have a way of contacting you. I wish YouTube had a PM feature, but it doesn't, unfortunately. So this is how I can contact you. And finally, I ask for a sci-fi short story recommendation. Okay, so this can be anything you like. All I need really is the name of the story and the author. Okay, if you can talk a little bit about what the story's about, why you like it, so much the better. I really appreciate that. But you don't have to do that. Then if I get enough of these recommendations, I might collate them, put them together, and discuss them in a future video. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So that's all you need to do. Drop a comment on here and then fill in the form. So the deadline for entering the giveaway is Friday the 27th of September, and the form, the link on the form, that closes at 11 p.m. UK time on that day. Okay? And shortly afterwards, I will pick a winner at random and announce it. And that's it. So I look forward to hearing your short story recommendations, and I'll see you again soon.